From simple things like seeing your own shadow to the complex chain movement system, Black Ops 3 has done a lot of good things on its own and in comparison to previous Call of Duty games. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys 10 reasons why Call of Duty Black Ops 3 is a good game. Now, don't get me wrong, every game has negatives, so that's why our next video is going to be the 10 things that Black Ops 3 did wrong. But today, however, we are going to be sticking on the positive side, so I'm going to go ahead and jump right into our first reason, which is the graphics. Black Ops 3 was developed over a time period of 3 years. Every other COD before that only had 2. And the reason being was Sledgehammer Games jumped in bringing Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and that gave Treyarch another year to go ahead and develop Black Ops 3. But to be more specific, as you guys can see right now, there is a lot of detail in the maps, all kinds of grass and bushes. There's nothing that's really like super pixelated up close. Everything is very well put together. And one thing that I did like a lot about Black Ops 3 was it was very colorful. As we saw in previous games like Ghosts and the Modern Warfare series, we did not see a lot of color. All the maps are sort of dim and dark. But Black Ops 3 is a very vibrant and colorful game, and that's really awesome. Moving on from that, we're going to be now talking about character customization. Character customization is a very cool feature that started in Call of Duty Ghosts, was brought over to Advanced Warfare, and then into Black Ops 3. Ghosts brought the most basic form of it. You picked one different outfit each time. Now, Advanced Warfare's character customization was very challenging. Keeping in mind this was the first game with supply drops, these character customization items were only available through the supply drops. And the reason why it was so challenging was because you had to sometimes collect 6 or even up to 8 different items of the same set just to complete an outfit. It was definitely a challenge, and Black Ops 3 sure did fix it. Now in Black Ops 3, the way it is formatted is you must collect a head and a body. Rather than collecting 8 items, you only have to get 2. And these are not available through supply drops, they are only available through grinding the game. And keeping in mind we are talking about the regular standard ones. They do have supply drop themes, but I'm talking about the standard ones that you get from just simply grinding the game. Alright, that does conclude our customization. Our third reason why Black Ops 3 is a good game is it had a beta. A beta is not only good for the community, but it's also good for the developers. While the community has fun and explores the brand new game, the developers also get to patch glitches and make the game even more stable so it's a lot more fun on its release. Because honestly, the last thing somebody wants to do when they get a brand new game is to just get in a lobby and they can't even do anything because the game is so broken and glitchy. So having the beta did give Treyarch an opportunity to fix a lot of that stuff and make the game more stable. Moving on from that, we are now going to be heading into the topic of extra goals / challenges. Now what I mean from this is like hero armor, dark matter, and getting to level 1000. There is a lot of people out there who play this game a lot, and then in the end they have nothing to do, just because they already completed everything in the game. So after you complete all the challenges for all the specialists, you're then given an extra opportunity to get hero armor. Once you get diamond camo for all the guns in the game, you're then given dark matter. And once you've already reached level max on Prestige Master, you can then go all the way up to level 1000. And it actually is a very cool addition to the game because it's always giving people just a motive or a reason to get on and play all the time. So that wraps up that part. We're now going to be moving on to boost jump. Now boost jumping is pretty notorious for having a bad reputation. But when you compare the boost jumping in Black Ops 3 to the boost jumping with Exos in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3 sure did fix the problem. In Advanced Warfare, you could be from the ground to the sky in like a third of a second. If you engage in a gunfight, that person's just instantly going to boost jump, and they're just going to get the heck out of there. There's no gunfights, it's just whoever gets shot first, you're obviously going to lose because that other person's bunny hopping way up in the air. Now Black Ops 3 introduced thrust jumping. Now thrust jumping is a much more stable way to boost jump. As it is a lot slower and more precision controlled, it gives people a lot more opportunities to engage in classic Call of Duty gunfights. So that basically wraps that up. And going into our next topic, I wanted to talk a little bit about Contracts, which is a brand new addition. It actually just got released today. And I know Contracts has to do with the black market and supply drops, and we all know supply drops is nothing but a gift from Hitler himself. And nobody likes supply drops, we all know that. But at least Contracts give you a way to make it a lot easier. Contracts are basically completing a very easy challenge every day, and every week you get a slightly harder challenge just to get you some free crypto keys and a possibility to earn the 10th specialist Blackjack. And even though everybody hates supply drops, at least Contracts are here to make it a little bit easier for you, just so you don't have to waste your money on COD points and you don't have to grind as much. Moving on from that, we are now going to be talking about the bonus opportunities in Black Ops 3. In every previous game, we've basically just seen like 3 modes, and those modes would normally be multiplayer, campaign, and normally a co-op mode like Zombies or Safeguard or Extinction or something like that. Black Ops 3 definitely went the extra mile with giving people a lot of things to do and having a lot of variety in its game. If you go to the main menu, you have your normal campaign, multiplayer, and zombies, but there's also a bonus category. And inside this bonus category, you have the Dead Ops Arcade 2, which is like an arcade version of zombies. You have Free Run, which is like an obstacle course that like you challenge yourself to get used to the movement system. And then you have Nightmares, which is a campaign but with zombies. So now with all this in the game, you have a lot of stuff to do. You don't have to stay on one thing and get bored of it. You can just switch to something else, have a lot of fun on that. So that basically ends that. Moving on, we have the classic theater mode returning in Black Ops 3. The amount of depression and sorrow people went through when they saw that theater mode was not in Ghosts or Advanced Warfare was pretty bad. It's a classic thing in Call of Duty, and I personally think it should be in all of them. Because honestly, some people aren't fortunate enough to go out and buy like a really expensive capture card. Some people can't afford HD PVRs or Elgatos and stuff like that. Now I know the consoles come with a game DVR and all, but it's still a good feature to add. Because we have all had that one moment while we're playing a game that we've just wanted to save and watch over sometimes, and theater mode definitely brings that capability. As we get close to the end of this video, we got 2 more topics to go over, and the one I'm going over right now is going to be Arena. Arena is like playing public match, but in a more competitive based way. There's certain game modes and only certain maps, and these are the game modes and maps used in like CWL tournaments and stuff like that. In League play in Black Ops 2, we saw just a very, very basic form of it. You progressed through different divisions while only certain class stuff was available, and you just got to create whatever you wanted. Into Advanced Warfare, we got Ranked play. Ranked play was basically the same way as Black Ops 2. You just basically got through divisions after divisions, and you could only use certain items. Now, Black Ops 3 definitely changed competitive play for the better. We saw a brand new system, a brand new organization. We got to see the most complex, yet the most useful type of competitive play. And while you do have your regular bans and stuff, each player now gets to vote to ban or protect a certain item that they don't want to have in the match, or an item that they want to keep in the match. So the ban and protect system definitely is a way that people get to express what type of playstyles they want to see, and it lets you know what to look out for in the upcoming match. After your ban and protects are over, you do get to do a specialist draft. Only one person on each team can have one certain specialist weapon or ability. This definitely gives it some variety, so you're not having all of the same things. Like that way you can't have everybody running gravity spikes, because that would be super annoying in an arena match. This keeps the game diverse and interesting, and it's always different every time, because you never know what somebody's going to pick. Now moving on to our last topic here, we're going to be talking about game maintenance. And what I mean by that is how they constantly are supporting this game. Previously I thought this was a negative thing, and I was going to put it in the bad things because they can never properly nerf something or buff it. But after that, Shadows did convince me that it was a good thing in the game. And the reason being was that Treyarch is always on top of it. They're always trying to keep the game fair and balanced for every player. And I mean, I had to agree with that. Constantly seeing stuff get nerfed and buffed actually is probably a good thing. If we take a look back at Advanced Warfare, this game is nearly 2 years old. But they never could properly nerf the BAL or ASM-1. They're still the godlike guns of the game, and that's all people use. With Treyarch still here, they're buffing and nerfing like crazy because they want to make this game balanced and fair, and they're always updating the game. Like, there's a new update that comes out every week, it seems like. On top of that, we are pretty blessed as a community. We're always seeing double XP, double weapon XP, double. We're seeing double crypto keys, Nuketown weekends, COD World League, Mosh Pit. We're getting all kinds of cool stuff. They're just always on top. They're always supporting their game, and I really do like that. So that basically wraps up this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. As I told you in the beginning, I am going to be making a more negative video coming up in the future about all the bad things in Black Ops 3, so make sure you do stay tuned for that. Make sure you do slap a like on this video and subscribe if you are new. Sorry about the video being so long, but I just felt that this was the only way to really get a point across, was to get into detail and really tell you guys the truth. So again, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you all in the next video. Peace.